Greetings all, Frog here. It's time for the Friday update from the pond for the 30th of September 2016. It is the final day of the third quarter. We are down to the final quarter of the year. We are less than 100 days till the end of the year, and what will mark just an incredible time for me, the first full year of being a YouTuber. It's pretty amazing. This will be of necessity a short video because I have disconnected the CPU fan, which, don't panic, I have an incredibly good heat sink, but it is still getting up into the 70s, which means that it's starting to trim its performance, and I just don't want it to stress out. I'm getting a new fan tomorrow, so don't freak out, but that's what was causing the most problem, was the CPU fan. I still have an incredible amount of case fans that are hanging in there doing just fine, so there's no reason to panic. Locate your towel, you'll be just fine. We are recording this video right now, so go ahead and mark that record. For the same reason, there will be no face cam, because I'm just trying to minimize my impact to the system. But I have recorded everything for today, but I have nothing for the weekend. So on Friday, after I get the case fan, or the CPU fan rather, replaced, then I will bother with doing all the rest of the videos, and it'll be a little tight this week, but that's okay. A couple of things that I'm going to talk about. One, you're going to see a new video next week that I don't have on the schedule because I'm actually going to do a video response, which I know is very 2009, but I'm going to do a video response anyway, and it's to Evan Edinger's recent video about bad content. And it really struck home with me, and it's funny because I haven't done it yet because of the reasons that are in that video, and it's so stupid because I just need to do it. But if you don't watch Evan Edinger, I will link to him in the description, I guess, if I remember to do that. I'm notoriously bad at remembering to do that, but if I remember to do that, I will do so. And specifically straight to that video, and then of course the video response will be on my channel, so you'll see that when it happens. But I'm going to add that in sort of next week as a little bonus. It's not going to be very long, 5-10 minute video response for me, and that'll be that. This week we've had pretty good rounds so far. I think I would have just smacked the hell out of the American Interiors Challenge yesterday if it weren't for that 5th location not showing up for me, which is really a shame. But it was a lot of fun anyway, and Nighty's first challenge in a while was fun to play. And tomorrow I'm looking forward to the Great White North, and then concluding Sunday with another user challenge, so that'll be good. Factorissimo is going really good. We're doing some things outside of a Factorissimo right now, because you got to have the raw product coming in. If you don't have the raw product coming in, you're never going to be able to turn it into something, no matter how many Factorissimos you build. So that's what we're focusing on Thursday's episode, as you saw, and then tomorrow's episode will be the same. It's just getting those raw materials in, because we've got to make sure it's done. Hands-free Factorial, we're getting into modules, which means God modules are coming soon, and I cannot wait, because we'll actually get some serious production going, and I love the ridiculous production capable of with God's mods, and I'm trying not to use robots to deliver things. I did in one place, and I feel dirty about it, so I think I'm going to change it in the next episode, but we'll see. Lothian is Lothian. It's a little slow right now. We're between wars, but that'll pick up, as it always does. And then I skipped a Counter-Strike. Jeez. I skipped a City Skyline episode this week just because I just needed a personal health day, and that's why I fell behind on everything else, because things were done, and now they're not, but it'll be fine. The live stream this week was on Twitch. If you missed us, that's why. I couldn't connect to the YouTube server for some reason. It wouldn't let me. It's not that it was a password issue, it just literally could not connect to the server at all. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I was on Twitch. I'll try to be back on YouTube next week, but if not, look for me on Twitch. I did upload the I'm on Twitch video to YouTube, so hopefully that helped, but I don't know how to make it my featured video. I'll have to look into that before next time. It's probably something very simple, and I just have never bothered to look into it, so I'll make it my featured video so you know that I'm streaming on Twitch if that's what happens. Next week, more of the same. There's really nothing to say about it. We're going to do the same GeoGuessr things. Factorissimo, the only thing is Factorissimo may be preempted in favor of Can't Drive This. I did get 2 free keys for Can't Drive This, and my friend George and I have been playing it, and it's quite fun, actually. We need to play more, George, if you're watching this. But it's not on Linux yet, and playing it through Wine is tricky at best. Now, what I will tell you is my system has just informed me today that 1510 is no longer supported, which is true. I didn't realize that. It's a little early. It's supposed to be a full year, but I will be upgrading to 1604 this weekend. So because of that, who knows what will happen? Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't work, maybe my whole system is going to crash. I don't know. We'll find out together. It'll be a fun time. Ha ha. So if there's a problem with videos next week and some sort of delay, that's why, because I have to upgrade to 1604 because I definitely want to keep support going. Plus, I've been meaning to do this and just putting it off, and now you know what's going to happen. So at this point, 1604 is pretty stable. There's been a lot of updates to it, a lot of patches coming out, so I don't anticipate any problems with it, but you never know. So just be patient with that as we go along. It's hot in the office, which doesn't help by the fact that my computer is running a little hot, although the case itself feels fine. It's just the CPU that's a little warm. Let's see, what do the stats say? Yeah, the CPU is at 76 right now, which is a little hot, but the case itself is at 36. So I'm not really worried about that, to be honest with you. But we definitely need to work on that for next time. So I'm going to call it short here. It's just a little 5-minute briefy thing. You want to give some comments on the video or schedules or anything you want to do, go ahead and do that. And we'll just go from there. So until next time, cheers.